Hi, and welcome to Vippekiyaynamaste. Today we're here with Renfroe Middle to celebrate the letter B, to consider what we want to bring into our lives that start with B and what we want to release that start with a B. Please bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Close your eyes if you can. Tune into your breath. Feel your legs, your belly. Notice your pattern of your breath. Without changing the pattern, when you breathe in, what's the count, the natural count? Do you pause between your inhale and your exhale? What's the count of your exhale? Know your own rhythm, your own pattern that benefits you. And we build on our breath. We go for long, deep, full breaths in and complete breaths out. That's how we get to feeling more bliss through our breath, which is so hard to tune in. I invite you to listen to the sound of the singing bowl. When you don't hear the sound anymore, please open your eyes. Take a full breath in to prepare to listen. Breathe out to get more settled. May our practice help us breathe beyond bliss. Lift your heart up as you breathe in. Keep it lifted as you breathe out. Bow your head to your heart. Nice. All right, please come to your mats and come to table with your hands facing forward, your knees and feet. Come to table on your, like you're at a table. And B is about balance too. So see which hand tends to be bigger, which hand tends to be brighter and more rooted down. So make both hands equal if you can, both knees equal, knees under your hips. As you breathe in, bring your sitting bones back and stretch your belly forward like a really bold cow. Lift your chin. As you breathe out, opposite direction, pull your belly toward your back like a cat, a really brave cat. Keep moving with your breath. I'm gonna watch you. So breathe in, stretch forward like a cow. Breathe out, pull your belly toward your back like a cat. And keep going with your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out, pull your belly toward your back. There you go. Let your head go. Let your head follow your spine. So when you're breathing in like a cow, lift your chin. When you're breathing out, let it go down. Do a few more rounds. This helps bring breath into your body, helps connect your mind to your body. Good. And your next breath in, stretch forward, really stretch. See how much breath you can bring in to your cow shape. Lift your chin, lift your sitting bones. And as you breathe out, opposite direction, really pull your belly towards your back. Squeeze completely empty. Empty of what you no longer need, like being blocked maybe, energy blocked. Come back to center, and as you exhale, come into dark seed light. So root your hips back to your heels, open your knees, stretch your arms out in front, forehead down, and set an intention. And this is what really helps us bridge our mind and our body. Set an intention that starts with B, what you want to bring in. Maybe you want to be more bold, or you want to be more brave or brilliant or balanced. You need to bring some things into balance. Maybe your time that you play and the time that you work, the time you sleep, the time you're awake, the time you laugh, the time you cry. And think of one word that you can, when you breathe in, you think about that word. The word gets really loud inside and gets really loud inside your head as you breathe out, that you could bring into your whole practice. Like brave, bliss. You're setting the intention of bringing it in. So you can really bank on yourself. And once you have your word, lift your knees toward downward facing dog. So balance your hands down, root them down, lift your knees, down dog. You can bend your knees as much as you need to get your sitting bones up really high. Be really bold and not afraid of stretching your sitting bones up and back. Keep stretching your belly forward like a bulldog. You guys are the bulldog, so let me see. Bulldogs aren't afraid to lift their sitting bones way up. Ground your hands. You got it. Bring your feet toward your hands. Place your hands on your hips. Come all the way up to standing. As you exhale, hands at your heart. Okay. How many of you need to balance between being calm and silly? How many of you are not silly enough? Raise your hand. You're not silly enough. Anybody not silly enough? Okay, all of you have that. How many of you are not calm enough? You need to be more calm. How many of you are already really balanced? You're calm and silly. You got that in total balance? Okay, this is called calm, steam, silly. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your one leg back behind you if you can. If you have the balance, lift it up. As you breathe in, look at your hands and breathe in really calmly and stretch your hands all the way up. See how straight you can get your hands. In a moment, you're going to exhale and blast your arms open and let out a silly sound. Ready? Blah! Go really loud. Breathe in. Remember your word. Calm. Breathe out. Silly. Lift your back leg higher. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower your foot. Bring your other leg back. Full breath in. Calm. Lift your back leg as much as you can. Open up, silly. Breathe in. You can be bold and louder with your silliness. Exhale. Go ahead, one more time. Loud and silly, go. Good. Place your feet together. One hand at your heart, one hand at your belly. Tune into your breath. Nice. Stretch your arms up. With your breath, as you breathe out, fold forward, touch the floor. I'm going to look at you. If you can't touch the floor, bend your knees. Good. Bring your hands to your hips. Come all the way up. All right. Bring your hands at your belly and bring to mind something that you may have done that you regretted. Maybe you blame somebody else or you keep blaming yourself and you have these regrets. This stuckness, this blockage. And you know where they wind up? They wind up here in our basement of our body. And over time, our basement can come in like this and we walk around like this. Do you guys want to walk around like that? No, we feel kind of bitter and we're just like blaming other people and doesn't feel good. We want to be more like a bulldog, very bold and open. So we're going to kick out some of that stuff, okay? All right. So bring your fingers all the way to your hands with your thumbs up. Stretch your arms up like a V. Lift one knee up. And as you kick yourself in your basement, in your pants, you'll say, ha, from your belly. Ready? 7 times. Go. Ha, 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 ha. Full breath in. And breathe out, lower down. Lift your other knee. Ready? Really kick. Ha, 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 ha. Good. Lift your arms with your breath. And breathe out. Bring your hand to your belly, your heart. Find your parts of you that you can rely on, that you can bank on. Your belly, your heart, your mind. Those 3 things. See, you want to keep them in balance and listen to them. All right, full breath in, stretch your arms up. Breathe out, fold forward, touch the floor. Okay, bring your hands to your hips, come all the way up. All right, so this takes balance. So try to look at something that's not moving. You can look in front of you, or you can look at a person if they're being relatively still. Okay, so stretch your arms up with your breath. As you breathe out, right elbow underneath your left. And for some of you, you'll hold here, hold your shoulders. If you can, wrap around and bring your hands together. If that doesn't feel good, hold your shoulders. Take a bold breath in. Breathe out, sit back and down. Brilliant. Right leg up and over your left, toes down or wrap around if that's accessible. Squeeze everything to the center of you. Look at your thumb. Look in the distance. This is called double check. Look at your thumb. Look in the distance. One more time. Thumb, distance. With your breath, unravel, stretch up. Brilliant, really, you guys. I'm impressed. Breathe out, left elbow underneath your right. Hold your shoulders or cross. Full breath in. Breathe out, sit way back and down. Breathe your left leg up and over. Toes down or wrap. Squeeze everything to the midline of you. Befriending your midline. Move with your breath, unravel, stretch up. Breathe out, hand at your heart, hand at your belly. To see how still your body can be and how much you can tune into your breath. You're building a relationship with your breath, befriending it. Your breath will never betray you. It's always going to tell you what's happening. When we feel bold and blissed out, our breath comes so, we almost feel like we're being breathed. That's how powerful our breath is. When we're nervous or angry or sad, it's hard to breathe. You notice that? Okay. All right, we're going to add on to that because that was so blissful. Let's add on and do more. Breathe in, stretch up. Right side again. Right elbow underneath. Full breath in. Big breath in. Breathe out, sit back and down. Right leg up and over. Okay. Look at your thumb. Look in the distance. Activate your toes, your right toes. Take a bold breath in, unravel your foot, bring it back behind you. You can bend your knee or straighten your leg. Elbows forward so you get a big stretch. Then open up your arms, and if you hold on to somebody's shoulders, that's totally cool. Befriend them. There you go. As you breathe out, hands come down. I'm going to look at you. Hands down, leg up. Yep. For splits. This is strength, split, flexibility. You can bend your back knee. You can bend your top leg a lot. Okay. And bring your feet together. Standing forward fold. Okay. There you go. Notice your breath. Let your head go. Touch the floor with your hands. Let your head completely go. Try not to look around. Let your head go. Maybe even close your eyes. Bend your knees a little. Okay, hands on your hips. Come all the way back up. Let's do the other side. Stretch your arms up. As you breathe out, left elbow underneath your right. Twist. Full breath in. Breathe out, sit back and down. Breathe your left leg up and over. So feel your toes, your toes, beyond how much you normally feel them. Activate them. Big breath. Unravel. Stretch it back. Elbows forward. Back leg can be straight or bent. Unravel. And use your hands to help each other. Lift your chin. You got it. Then your hands down on the floor. Okay. And standing forward fold. Okay, bring your hands to your hips, come all the way up. How did that feel, with your leg up? So it's pretty interesting. When you set your boundaries and you release your barriers, then you actually have more freedom. And resistance is good. You want that resistance. You can play with that, all right? Because we tend to be more open in our shins and our forearms here. We want to be open in our shoulders and our hips. Okay, so let's use our belly a little bit. Lift your belly up. Lift your legs up. Lift your belly up like fire. Get really bold. Blaze your toes. Stretch your arms up. Bring your fingers in, your thumbs up. Lift your heart. We're going to say ha. Ready? From your belly. Go. Ha, 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 ha. Good. Full breath in. And breathe out. Really nice. Bring your feet to the side and sit on your heels. And you can sit on your heels, or if you can, bring your feet to either side of your hips. Do you feel that here in these muscles? I just want you to feel them. Okay, come forward onto your belly, please. Lie on your belly. Bring your hands by your chest. I'm going to look at you. So everybody lie on your belly. Okay. And squeeze your heels toward each other. You can have your heels touching or a little bit apart, but squeeze them toward each other. Hands, press your hands down. Stretch your belly forward to lift your heart. Snake. Keep your hands on the floor. Lift up. Breathe out, lower down. Look at your hand placement. So bring your fingers all the way together and then bring them way far apart and find the place in the middle where they're not too close and too scattered. Bring them in the middle. The fingers you point at people at, that's straight ahead or even to the side if your shoulders are tighter. If you need more of a stretch, bring your hands back. If that was too much, bring them forward. Anchor your legs. Use the power of your belly where you were going, huh? Use that to stretch and open your heart. Let me see. Go. Your hands are your boundaries. Press them down. Even here underneath your second finger and your thumb, press. Lift your heart, lift your chin. See if you can have a blissful look on your face. Breathe out, lower down. Okay, bend your knees. See if you can reach back and hold on to your feet, for we will rock you. If you can't hold on to both feet, hold on to one. Press your feet up and back. Roll on your belly if you can. Rock and roll. Rock and roll forward and back. Okay. Release your feet. Stack your hands underneath your forehead. And feel what that did. Tune into you. What did that do for your energy? That's actually a shape of a bridge, but on our belly. Okay, so many of you, when you hear what we're going to do next, you might think, I can't do that. But you have the power to connect. Build a bridge between your mind and your body and direct your body to do something. You can all do it. Bend your knees, hold on to your feet again. Bring your mind to your left, your left leg, your left thigh. Tell it to lift up. And it lifts up so much, your left leg, that you roll toward me. Go. Lift your left leg, roll toward me. You might be on someone else's mat, that's okay. Lift up and roll to get a stretch. Roll back to your belly. Bring your mind to your right thigh. Lift your right thigh up. Go. Roll away from me. Roll back to center. Stack your hands underneath your forehead. Get really still. Bridge your mind and your breath. See how focused you can get on your mind. How focused you can get your mind on your breath. We want to move blockages where our breath can't go. And back bends really help with that. Bring your arms by your side. Make yourself really compact like a blueberry pancake, but not brittle, not like it's been in the oven too long. So compact. In a moment, you're going to flip over to your back. Try to stay intact. Ready? 1, 2, 3, flip. Scooch back onto your mat. If you were off your mat, bend your knees, root your feet, Your head, keep your elbows down, but bring your fingers up. Keep your head down. Try not to look around. So yeah, elbows by your side. I wasn't clear. Elbows by your side, fingers up. Lift your basement up. Lift your hips up. Bridge pose. Keep your head grounding. Keep your elbows down, your feet down. You're building a bridge. See how high you can lift your hips up. Okay, lower down. Bring your knees together and your feet apart. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. Build your breath. Okay. Lift your hips up again. You can do the same thing with your elbows down, or you can interlace your fingers underneath you, if that feels okay. Make your palms kind of like a C shape, a sweet C shape. Yeah. So see if you can lift your hip bones up, but where you wear a zipper, those pants down. So interlace your fingers so your arms are straight. Okay. Come back down. Knees together, feet apart. Look at me. So I wasn't clear. You want to interlace your fingers like this behind your back, so it's like that, underneath you. Does that make sense? Okay, let's try that. You can look at Coach Coleman. Lift your hips, interlace your fingers underneath you. Now move your shoulders back toward where your head is. Keep the back of your head on the floor. And in, shoulders back and in. Lift your hip bones up. Be bold about it. Lift them up a little bit more than you want to, but keep your zipper moving down. See if you can do that. Okay, lower down. You can continue to bring your knees together, your feet apart, or you can bring your feet together, knees apart. See what works best for you. Hand on your belly, hand on your heart. Okay, one more bridge. We're building bridges. So this time you can have one of those, or you can hold on to your ankles. Okay? Ready, go. Lift your hips. Try not to look around. Set your boundaries of your feet, your shins, your forearms, the boundary of your head pressing down. Get really open and blissed out with your throat open, your heart open. You can lift a leg up if you wish. Lower it down before you lift your other leg up. Good. Lower down. And pick what works for you. Knees together, feet apart, or feet together, knees apart. Hand on your belly, hand on your heart. Lower down. Feet together, knees apart, or knees together, feet apart. Okay. Take hold of the back of your legs. Rock and roll up. Come to sitting. And if you could find a partner and sit back to back with your partner, please. All right, so we're gonna balance our brain, balance our body with this breathing technique. Take your right pointer finger, press it into your right nostril. Keep your left hand on your belly. Breathe in through your left nostril. Breathe out left. This is calming. Breathing in and out of your left nostril. Keep going. So if you need to be more calm, you need to be more centered, you need to put on the brakes. Breathe in and out of your left nostril. Get really still except for your breathing. If you can, close your eyes. That takes a lot of bravery to close your eyes. But if you close your eyes, you can really tune into your breath. Good, full breath in. And breathe out. Bring your right hand to your heart. Notice how you feel. Really notice, tune in. Okay, right hand belly, left finger to left side. Breathe in and out of your right nostril. So see how big your breath can be, how much you can release. Full breath in. This is your energy side, like putting on the gas in your car. Breathe out. To keep your hands to yourself, breathe in through your right. As you breathe out, keep your chest lifted, so the back of your lungs. We're trying to get the upper part of our lungs that often don't get a lot of breath. Keep your chin lifted. You're doing really well. I can hear a lot of you breathing. So anytime you need energy, do the right side. Good. Full breath in. And out. Okay, now we're going to do both. So you bring your fingers on either side of your nose. So we want to have energy but be calm, right? Because oftentimes we feel like, I don't have energy, but I'm not calm and I can't settle, you know? So that's how we feel. Do you guys, can you relate to that? Yeah? So this helps us, it balances. We're calm and we have energies. We can get things done, but we're not like nervous about it. Okay, so listen really carefully. Press into your right nostril. Have your fingers like this. Breathe in through your left. Remember your word. It might be bold or brave. Press into your left. Release your right. Breathe out of your right. Sit up tall for this to work. You want to have your partner have your back. So you want to have your back to your partner. Release your right nostril, the breath. Breathe in through your right. Close your eyes if you can. Press into your right. Breathe out of your left. Sit up tall. Breathe in through your left. Feel your partner's breath. Press. Breathe out through your right. Couple more rounds. Remember your word. Breathe in through your right. Press. Out through your left. In through your left. Get bright. Make your breath really bright inside. Press. Breathe out through your right. In through your right. Press out through your left. And place your hands where you like them. Belly, your heart, your head. Feel your breath. May our practice continue to help us be bold and brilliant and brave and blaze with our unique brightness. Please bring your hands together and repeat after me. Yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay. Namaste.